Hello, my name is Matthew Lipman. I play viola and I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I started playing music in fourth grade with viola. I had listened to classical music my whole life though. My mother was a painter and was a lover of classical music. So I grew up listening to it, but I didn't start playing until fourth grade. The moment I knew I had to be a musician was right when I first started playing. I started in fourth grade, and within a week of scratching the bow across the open string, I knew that it was my calling. I didn't know in what capacity, if it would be teaching or orchestra or chamber music, which obviously is what I'm doing now and what I love. But I knew immediately, hands down, fell in love. I originally wanted to play trumpet, but I was too young when I was 5 years old because I didn't have the breath support. And I kind of didn't really do anything about wanting to play an instrument. And then in school, when they offered orchestra, I thought I would take it up for a year before taking up trumpet when they offered it the next year. So I didn't really care which string instrument I would play. And because of that, the music director of my school was like, well, then you have to play viola if you don't really care, because no one wanted it. But yeah, I fell in love immediately. And actually, when I fool around, sometimes sight reading on violin, I have fun for about 10 minutes, always playing the melody, and then there's something that I miss, some depths of emotion that I just feel like I need. So. The advice that I have for younger musicians would be to stay true to themselves. I know that's a pretty simple answer, but I think it's really important. As you progress in the field and in the level of music making, I think if you try too hard to be someone else, you lose sight of why you're doing it in the first place and why music is so great. So I would say be true to yourself and practice hard. One musical experience that I've had so far that really stands out in my mind is my first CMS performance when I filled in last minute for Lawrence Power, playing Trout Quintet with Ani Kavafian, Gary Hoffman, Enon Barnaton, and David Grossman. I've never been so nervous in my life to go in last minute with all of those, with all of the musicians I've grown up respecting and loving. But I also don't think I've ever had an experience where I learned more, and it was so fulfilling after the concerts to have played with them. So that was a defining performance in my mind.